Hello everyone, Disney Dude here. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel for more content, and hit that thumbs up if you like the video. So, they have, there's a couple stories now I want to, catch you up on. We now have a runtime for the new Disney villain show coming to Hollywood Studios, which is called Unfairly Ever After. And the show is going to run approximately 40 minutes. I think that that's great. A lot of people may complain and say, oh, that's too long, needs to be shorter, blah, blah, blah. I like that. I really like that. Hollywood Studios needs more things to do. It needs more things to do in a theme park that was not built for rides, okay? That's why you have shows like Beauty and the Beast live on stage, which is 25 minutes. Why you have the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, which is about 27 minutes. Why you have Frozen, the sing-along, which is a half hour. You need to have shows that take a long time to get through, because this park was not built for rides. It only has 9 rides in this park. And we unfortunately we don't have a runtime for the new Little Mermaid show, but I would assume that it's going to be probably, again, I would say about, like the old one, about 16 minutes. Maybe it's a half hour. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But we're going to have, but 40 minutes is that new villain show at Hollywood Studios. So I think that that's great. You know, people walk into Hollywood Studios, they don't get it, and they're like, you know, why is there only 9 rides in this park? So you know, you need long things to do. You know, you need to have things that take a long time to get through at Hollywood Studios. You know, not only this, but like the other stage shows I mentioned, Rise of the Resistance, which is about 18 to 19 minutes long. Muppet Vision 3D, which is not going to be there for much longer, but that show is 15 minutes. And then if you catch the full pre-show, the pre-show is 13 minutes, so that's 27 minutes. And then it's about 3 minutes in between shows, so it's about a half hour. That's a half hour. So that's, you know, that really helps. So having long stuff to do at Hollywood Studios is great, because you really need that. You really need, you know, long things to do, you know, things that's going to take a long time to get through at Hollywood Studios. All right. Yesterday and today, Disney did did special meet and greets. I would tie it into this new Disney villain show and the villains themed area at Magic Kingdom as a whole. It was called Villantine. You had different characters in Hollywood Studios, special meet and greet characters that you don't get to meet at all the time or at all. You had Cruella de Vil, you had Maleficent, you had the Evil Queen, and you had Hades. You had Hades, which blows my mind. You never ever get to meet Hades at all. So what a rare character that is. It's like, holy cow. It's, it takes me back to the days when I was a kid, and we would come to Walt Disney World, and you would have, random characters all the time in the parks. Not on the app, not on, not listed. They were just roaming characters, and it was always a surprise. It was always a surprise, and it was so good. It was always a nice surprise. So kudos to Disney for doing this. Kudos to them, and more of this, please. More of this, please. It's great to have, the Disney of my youth coming back. So, more of this, please. More of this would be greatly appreciated. Okay? So, that's great. Alright, the next story I want to talk about is there is a new popcorn bucket at the Magic Kingdom. And it is based on the Prince Charming Regal Carousel. So, if I haven't bought it yet, so I can't show you what it looks like. You can look it up online. It's about, I think about yay tall. It's in the shape of Prince Charming's carousel, and then the top opens, and that's where the popcorn goes in. The popcorn bucket is $30. I think this is a great looking popcorn bucket. It's a great looking popcorn bucket. This reminds me of Tokyo Disney's popcorn buckets, where they just have the wildest designs, and some of, it's so their popcorn buckets are so creative, and it's like, well, why can't we have those here in the theme park? In the U.S. theme parks. So I think that this popcorn bucket is kind of like is more in line with their popcorn buckets. So kudos to Disney for doing this. This is a great popcorn bucket. Not that the character ones are good too, because those are good as well. But I really like these. I really like this popcorn bucket. So I really hope that they're going to do more of this from now on. Because this is a great looking popcorn bucket, and I love it. I love it, and I have to have it. I have to have this popcorn bucket. Okay? Yes, I am that. I am that insane. Okay? I need this popcorn bucket. Okay? All right. So this next video is going to be a rant. Okay? So the Lightning Lane Premier Pass has sold out for the Magic Kingdom. All right? And look, a lot of people are going to come in the comments, and they're going to misconstrue what I say and everything. Look, now, if, I did a honest review of the Premier Pass system when I used it, when I was staying at a Disney hotel. Now anybody can buy this, but I did do an honest review of the system when I stayed at one of the Disney hotels, okay? And what I said was that the once-in-a-lifetime people that only come to Disney World once and want to experience everything in the parks, this would be the option for them. This would be the option for them, okay? Because it's going to allow them to do every single thing that they want to do in that park, okay? Look, the Premier Pass option was not built for us. It was not built for annual pass holders, okay? It just wasn't, okay? Now, look, I could go into that whole thing of, is this right or wrong? Is, blah, blah, blah. I've done that already. It's, I have to remove myself. This is one of those topics that I have to remove myself from, because this system was not built for me. This system was not built for us annual pass holders, okay? This system was built for the once-in-a-lifetime people that only come to Disney World once. They're never going to come back, and this is the best option for them to experience everything, okay? So in my opinion, I think that, speaking as a annual pass holder, I think that, the paid Lightning Lane option, it's a ripoff. It's a ripoff. It's just a way to get, it's just another way for Disney to suck more money out of you, okay? So, the annual pass holder side of me would say, don't use this. Don't use this option. Use the standby line, okay? Because it's just another way for Disney to suck more money out of you, okay? And the other side of me that, did it for the, just a normal guest experience, I loved it. I loved it, and I think, it would be a great way for out-of-town people to experience everything in the park. Okay, so it's one of those conflicted stories. I can see it both ways, but I mean, it's when it all comes down to it, it's just Disney's way of sucking more money out of you. Okay, so it's unfortunate that's where we've gotten, is for them to charge an insane amount of money for a fast pass system that most of these out of towners are going to use, because they only come once, and this is going to allow them to experience everything in the park or in the parks, okay? And Disney knew exactly what they were doing when they did this, okay? So it's it doesn't make it right, it doesn't make it wrong, but in my opinion, I think it's a ripoff. I think it's a ripoff. Don't do it. Don't give Disney extra money just so you can skip the line. Okay? The ride's not going anywhere. Okay? The ride's not gonna go anywhere. It's not gonna kill you to, stand in a line. Okay? And I'm sure someone's gonna misconstrue that and say, I can't wait in a physical line and blah blah blah. That's okay. Then that would, then go by the Lightning Lane system. Then do that, okay? But overall, overall, don't give Disney extra money for this system. Okay, don't do it. Okay, it's just it's a ripoff. It's just so they, like I said, it's just for them to suck more money out of you. Okay. All right. So this next story is a rumor. We don't know anything. We don't know anything yet. But construction on the Disney Villian land that's coming to the Magic Kingdom could begin next month. Okay? We don't know that. It's just a rumor. I think that it would make sense, though, since Big Thunder Mountain is closed all year for refurbishment, which is in conjunction with the Disney Villian land, because they have, Disney has to survey the area and say, okay, this attraction's gonna go here. This attraction's gonna go here. This restaurant's gonna go here. This area's gonna go here. The meet and greets are gonna go here. The restrooms are gonna go over here. Okay, so they need time to survey the area, figure out where everything's gonna go, and that's really why Big Thunder Mountain is closed for refurbishment, because Disney needs time to survey and figure out what they're going to do with all that land. Okay, Disney that's said that they're adding more, that there's going to be a little extra magic added to this attraction, and more bells and whistles. Their words, not mine. They're gonna, add extra magic to this attraction. That's just a bonus. That's just a bonus. Okay? So, but this refurbishment is really what they're trying to figure out with the land that's behind Big Thunder Mountain. And I'm not saying that that's the only thing, because it's not, because we've obviously seen work being done on Big Thunder Mountain. So we've seen them replace the tracks. We've seen them do all kinds of rewiring and work and stuff. So we obviously know that the ride's getting much needed attention. So we know we know that. But the other half of this refurbishment is for Disney to kind of figure out, this new villain-themed area, okay? All right, so now there's a new structure going up at in Disney's Hollywood Studios. And it's connected to Woody's Lunchbox, okay? So there's this construction project is, it's over a couple years now that they've been doing this work, okay? Look, I will be the first to tell you that Toy Story Land as a whole, it's garbage, it's junk, it's not good. It is not good. It's a land that was budget cut from the very beginning, and now they're paying for it. They're paying for it, okay? Because in Toy Story Land, there is hardly no shade whatsoever. No shade, okay? Look, we're in Florida, okay? We are in Florida. This is one of the hottest states overall in the United States. Okay, and it's not just hot. Okay, we get a lot of rain here in Florida, especially June, July, August, September, October, November. You know, those are our rainy months. Those are our rainy months. Okay, so you really need to have a lot of shade, built in these lands. Okay, now look, I don't really know if this was a Bob Iger problem, or if Bob Chapek got a hold of it. But the running theme to the Bob Chapek era is, build less building the better, okay? Because it saves a lot of money, okay? And let me tell you something, they're paying for it now. They're paying for it now because Toy Story Land has almost no shade, no cover. It's brutal, it's hot, and when that rain hits, it's very rainy. So you need that structure. You need those structures in anything that you build here in Florida, because the weather is so unpredictable. So again, they're paying for it now. They're paying for it now, and I really think I really think Disney has finally figured out, oops, we kind of screwed up with Toy Story Land. We kind of need to fix that. So I'm glad that they're paying attention to that, because they really need to fix. They really need to fix, the problems at Toy Story Land. Okay, so I'm glad that they're figuring that out, because Toy Story Land as a whole needs a lot of work. Okay, and I'm not gonna argue with Slinky Dog Dash. I really like Slinky Dog Dash. That's really the only good thing about that land. The rest of the land is garbage. It's junk. It reminds me that I'm in a theme park. At no point do I feel like I'm in Andy's backyard. Okay, most of the problems I have with the Slinky Dog Dash is the sight lines. Again, no point do I feel like I'm in Andy's backyard. But Slinky Dog Dash is a good coaster. I will give it that. It is a good coaster. But the rest of the land, it's garbage. It's junk. And I don't like it. I just do not like it. It doesn't do anything for me. It's not like, Galaxy's Edge, where you walk in and it's like, wow, this is really cool. This is really cool. We didn't get everything we were promised for Galaxy's Edge, but the land as a whole works. It works as a land. It's not junky. It's not cheap. It's totally different than Toy Story Land, which is junky, cheap. You walk in and it's like, I'm not feeling it. Okay, so that's my feelings on it. But I am glad that they are doing something about Toy Story Land, because now they're starting to realize that we goofed, that we goofed, and we need to fix it. We need to fix this problem. So I'm glad that they are fixing that problem. So, but I want to thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Please subscribe to my channel for more content. You guys, thank you very much. You guys have a great rest of your evening. You guys keep each other safe and healthy, and we will see you real soon.